Rice Park in St. Paul, just steps away from Grand Casino Arena, was the site for the launching ceremony of a brand new sports franchise in Minnesota.
Bringing another professional sports franchise to St. Paul reaffirms our commitment to making it a destination for entertainment.
Minnesota is not an emerging volleyball market. It is the volleyball market. We know the Forge will lead the way, not just setting the standard for pro women's sports, but will raise the bar for all pro sports in Minnesota.
Though the team name and identity was just announced and games don't begin until January 2027, the Forge have been making their presence known already across the state.
Doing community outreach stuff with, this Twin Cities and the state of Minnesota for about 6 months right now. We've had more than 5,000 kids that we had the opportunity to coach. We've been to more than 50 locations at this point. We've been traveling a lot, and everywhere we went, we felt excitement, we felt the energy, we felt the gratitude.
The explosion of high school volleyball programs in Minnesota was one of the main reasons for pro volleyball to come here. Minnesota is fourth in the country, with 17,000 athletes participating in 450 high school programs, something the new Minnesota pros are aware of.
I have so many young athletes that play volleyball, and to be able to put that in front of them in a professional way where there is something to reach for if you want to continue to playing after college, and just having someone to look up to, because I know I looked up to a lot of players in college and at the Olympic level when I was growing up, and just to be able to have that available, I think is incredible.
I think that they are going to be able to use this opportunity to learn more about the sport and, be able to watch certain positions that they may play and figure out how to develop their game, and they can also grow relationships with us. I've gotten to work a few camps while I've been up here, and I tell these girls, don't be afraid to follow us on social media. We want you guys to ask us questions. I like to be very involved with the fans, so I want them to feel comfortable asking me anything, especially for these young girls. I want to be able to help them kind of further their career, and maybe hopefully 10 years down the road, they're doing camps and they're kind of teaching what I was able to pass on to them. So I think it's awesome.
Our team has been really good at reaching out to the local community already. We've been doing a lot of camps for a lot of the high schools around and a lot of the clubs, and I think just getting us more available to be able to interact with those kids and see that we're also just human, and that it's not this unreachable thing that, it's only certain people get to go. No, if you want to play at our level, you can. You just have to work for it. And I think that making that kind of big gap a little bit smaller and letting us as players be a little bit more available to the kids that are playing and wanting to do what we do and knowing that there's another path forward, I think is going to be the biggest thing.
And I do think this is a very unique opportunity to really experience something that's the next level, which is athletes coming from all over the world, athletes that can play at the highest level you can think about, and the athleticism, right? The athleticism is just outstanding, so I can't wait to have them here in the Grand Casino Arena.
Reporting from Rice Park in St. Paul, Barrientos, NSPN.